Okay, Patreon people. So I'm hoping I'm gonna do this like, definitely it's gonna come out on Mondays. I'm hoping to do it like a few times a month, but these are sauces that were sent to me that did not make it into like my main Sunday hot sauce video for whatever reason. Maybe it's a company that I feature a whole lot, or it's, I normally feature 3 sauces in a video, so maybe it's like a one-off sauce, like a one bottle of sauce that isn't super hot, or for whatever reason didn't make it on the channel, but I still think that it's probably going to be an interesting sauce, and so I want to put it out there for you. And I'm also thinking about like mixing brands, well, clearly mixing brands. So 3 sauces that I definitely think a video should be made for. That I definitely think should be reviewed, but are just going to be for you. And I think I'm going to keep this like very loosey-goosey. I'm going to, you know, keep the stumbling over my words, and that way you can see my whole thought process. It's going to be uncensored, so maybe if I, you know, if I say fuck or something like that, I'm going to leave it in. Anyways, okay, 3 sauces. This is the boring sauce from Haff's hot sauce. This is from Adoboloco. This is a Heatonist exclusive, and this one is going to be kind of wild. And then from Haff sauce, we have Sauce Lord. It's a garlic carrot habanero. I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to start with the boring sauce. So this is from Haff's. I've really enjoyed the sauce that I've had from Haff's. I think this is a really, I don't like the name of this sauce, you know, and you know, like you call your sauce, it's boring sauce it's not a good name. But I've heard that the sauce is actually fantastically delicious, and so I want to try it. I haven't had it yet, but the people that have tried it think it's really, really good. So anyways, ingredients are tomato vinegar, white distilled. There's a mistake in here. So tomatoes, white distilled vinegar. He has it listed as vinegar and then white distilled, like with commas, but it's distilled white vinegar. Onions, water, chipotle peppers, habaneros, chili pepper. What kind of chili peppers? Canola oil, garlic, cumin, sea salt, and black pepper. So this is going to be, see, they're calling it a boring sauce, and so I'm assuming it's his way of saying, like, this is a very good made table sauce, and that's what I'm expecting. Like, I'm expecting a, like, tomato, sweetness, garlic, onion, all those, like, classic hot sauce flavors just made into a, like, general all-purpose sauce that's just going to be like super solid, you know? Smells good. A lot of tomato, a little bit of vinegar. I smell a little bit of like heat from some sort of peppers. A lot of spices, things going on there. Pepper, garlic, onion, like all of those kind of things. So if you're looking for a table sauce, like this is probably going to be that option. You know, something you want to put on like eggs and breakfast sandwiches and just whatever the heck you're eating, you know, like I think this is going to be it. It says you asked for it. Normal, non-fruit, more traditional. Boring sauce is boring for boring people is anything but boring, but here you go. And by the way, peppers are berries. The more you know. All right, cheers. That is delicious. Smoky, like from the Chipotles. Tomato. It's pretty tomato forward, so it's definitely like clearly a tomato-based sauce. So yeah, it tastes like a tomato-based hot sauce with some smokiness to it, some garlic and some onion, some good heat. The heat's coming from the habaneros in here. It's red Savina habanero because it's going back to the throat. Very good. It's got a great mouthfeel. Canola oil in here. I think it's a very it's a solid freaking sauce. It's good. I mean, it's like that's a 2 on my heat scale. Okay. I'm looking for, I think I'm gonna do the Adoboloco last, because it's the wildest of the sauces. Haff sauce. I generally don't like carrots in my hot sauce. Zach Perkins over at High Desert changed my mind on that. But I have absolutely loved everything I've had from Haff sauce. This is probably one of the like lesser interesting sauces that I've seen from Haff sauce, just because it's a very traditional style. You know, he has some of the best sauces I've ever had. Absolutely obsessed with this hot sauce company. They're in my hot sauce subscription, like you guys are aware of. Love this company so much. So I'm interested in this one. So let's see the ingredients. Like, I don't even remember. Okay, habanero. Number one is habanero peppers. And then bell peppers, carrots, garlic, vinegar, celery, water, lime, and salt. Dude, the celery is what's going to make this sauce like kind of stand out. So, all right, garlic, carrot, habanero. It better be very garlicky. Habanero, bell peppers, carrots, garlic. I mean, he did the right thing. I mean, the bell peppers are up there too, but at least he put like the names of the name of the sauce has all of those ingredients like up top. Because you're gonna call a sauce something, it better be like representative of what the sauce tastes like. So I better be tasting that like subtle sweetness that you're gonna be getting from like the bell peppers and the carrots together with a good amount of habanero heat, and I hope it's got a good garlic punch. But I think the celery and the lime, was it lime that was at the end there, are what is gonna make this really kind of like stand out. Like that's where like the interesting flavors are gonna come. Even though lime is second from last ingredient. It smells really good. It smells very garlicky. All right, cheers. That is so killer. Higher salt. It tastes way saltier than it is. So it says 20 milligrams of salt. It tastes much saltier, but I'm a big salt fiend. I fucking love salt. But it tastes much more salty. This is really good. Very simple sauce. Lots of garlic, lots of sodium. Like it's gonna sound like it's a negative thing, but it's not. You're getting sweetness from like the bell pepper. I love bell peppers and carrots as like bringing sweet aspects into sauces because they're not like, you would never think of them as like a source of sugar, but they do have sweetness to them. This is so good. Wow. Like this is a sauce that I would like, clearly I normally wouldn't like reach directly for, just because like garlic, carrot, habanero, like it's not a name that I would necessarily be like screaming for, but man is it good. And it's got some good heat to it. Like this is a solid 3. Again, going back of the palate on the habanero heat. But a huge amount of habanero. My mouth is watering, which means it's pretty hot. Okay. Number 9 from Adoboloco. Just like I believe they do like a lot of fermented sauces. Crazy flavor profiles, really hard to describe. So, see how well of a job I can do with this one. Okay. Wow. All right, a lot of ingredients. For our 9th annual Heatiness Anniversary Sauce, we teamed up with Adoboloco, whose sauces... Okay, so this is a Heatiness Anniversary Sauce. First appeared in our selection when Heatiness was a humble Brooklyn pushcart. Salty sea beans and tart ume plum. Sauce is perfect for spreading on sandwiches, dipping sushi, and drizzling all over rice bowls. So we're going Asian vibes, clearly. It's got wasabi in there. It says umami on it. All right, a lot of ingredients, which is tamari, so gluten-free soy sauce. Kombu infused rice vinegar. Honestly, I do not know what that is. Water, cane sugar, lemons, umabashi pastes, which is made from umabashi plum, sea salt, and shiso. Those are like, they're very salty. Onion, shiitake mushrooms. I love mushrooms in hot sauce. Habanero pepper, kombu, which is Japanese kelp. So kombu infused rice vinegar, so it's like a kelp rice vinegar. Interesting. Wasabi powder, which is horseradish, mustard, and wasabi. So there's horseradish like filler in there. Sea beans. You don't see a lot of like actual horseradish, or a lot of actual wasabi out there. This smells insane. What in the world? I don't even know what I'm smelling. This is crazy smelling. I don't know how to... This smells so familiar, but yet so interesting. Whoa, this is crazy smelling. All right, cheers. That's a tough one for me, I'm not gonna lie. I can definitely see it working on sushi. Very, like, a very funky sauce in a good way. Weird, wild, funky, fermenty, salty, but again, salty in a good way. Like a lot of that whatever that name is, plum going on there. Crazy, crazy sauce. A little bit of like the wasabi horseradish situation, kind of like towards the end, like freaking crazy. I've never had a sauce like this before. More mild. It's probably the most mild sauce of the day. Habanero heat, but much lower on the list than the other two. Like, I don't like it at first, but then the flavor grows on me quickly. Like, unpleasant, and then a lot of pleasant flavors. Weird sauce. One of the weirdest sauces I've ever had. Probably it's a 2 on the heat scale. That second tasting actually hit the palate a little bit harder. So, okay, 3 wild ones. Check them out. These are companies that interest you. Now, I'm about to film another hot sauce video. Give you guys a little heads up. This is coming out Sunday. So, High Desert just released a whole new line of sauces. So we got their garlic, cilantro jalapeno, smoky chiltepines, Scotch bonnet mango, and the Havaracha. So I'm about to film a video on that. It's gonna be coming out this Sunday. So tune in for that, because you already know that I love me some High Desert. They make my hot sauce. All right, love you guys. See you guys on the next.